What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Esco Elite Mindset. And today we're making Mike's famous protein pancakes. Watch this. All right, you guys, don't forget, before we start this video, subscribe, like, and comment, please. Appreciate it. Let me show you my ingredients before we start, what I like to use. Fire yogurt, big tub, get it at Costco, get it at Target. We want to use 0% milk fat, 90 calories a serving, 18 grams of protein. It's 170 grams for a serving. I usually go about 200 grams, so it's a little higher, getting over 20 grams of protein. Now, you can get egg whites anywhere you want, but again, Costco, Kirkland, I use egg whites. 25 calories per 3 tablespoons. I use 12, so I get about 20 grams of protein. So I make this very protein heavy based pancakes. My favorite, Kodiak cakes. And here we got half a cup, 63 grams, 220 calories, 15 grams of protein. I'll go 80 grams because I like volume. And I go, again, 15 grams, so I go above. 63 grams, 80, that'll add about 20 plus grams of protein. So all in all, I'm getting about 60 plus grams of protein. Then I add a little bit of Fairlife milk, a quarter cup. So this makes about, depending on your diameter, how big, this makes about 4 pancakes. So if you don't have the macros for this, you could split into 2 meals. You could eat 2 now and then save 2 for the next day. Reheat it like in one of your toaster ovens or maybe even a microwave, even if you have a lid so it steams it so it doesn't overcook them. You could double the recipe, meal prep for the whole week, and have a bunch of pancakes ready for the whole week. Make it easy. Heat and go. All right, you guys. Now, let's get started. Got my blender on my scale. Tear it to 0. I'm going to use 184 grams. That's 4 servings. That's 12 tablespoons basically that I'm going to use. It's going to be one of my base. I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up, but all the details are going to be up on the screen. All right, you guys, now I'm warming up to a flat pan so I can make the pancakes a little faster. Level 6 is what I like to use. That's about fine spot, 5 or 6 without burning them too much. Already warm pan, yes. I do not put the batter in a cold pan, on a warm pan. And I'm using butter flavor from Good and Gather at Target, but you can use non-stick, any brand you want. I use xanthan gum and baking soda to fluff them up, kind of make them fluffier. Kind of gives them a little life, because sometimes they end up a little thin, and that's okay too, but I like them a little fluffy. So what I'll do sometimes is I'll put them on level 9 real fast just to kind of warm up the pan, and I go back to level 6 because I don't want to overcook my batter. There we go. All right, I like to start from the middle always when I'm pouring. Nice and slow. So now we're just waiting. I'll let you know when it's time to flip them. Waiting for them to do their thing, just get cooked, Usually I wait for it to bubble up a little bit. That's usually an indicator. You want it to bubble up on the top. That's why I know it's cooking when it's time. And I'll get the pan and kind of peek under there and see what they look like under there. But you don't want it too runny on top when you flip it because it's going to make a damn mess. I've already done that many times. I splash batter on myself. Learning macros has kept me on point on my nutrition because the freedom that allows me. It allows me to eat the food that I love, that I enjoy, not some boring rigid diet that someone tells me I must eat. I get to eat what I want to eat, how I love. And that's what I keep preaching is in order for any kind of eating program to work, no matter what diet you're on, if you're not enjoying it and loving it, it's not sustainable. It's not the right one for you. If you're enjoying it, loving it, and it's sustainable, then that's the right diet for you. So when I start off with a client that's new at this macro game and they ask me what to eat, I tell them, Eat what you love. Eat what you enjoy. Tell me what you enjoy, and then we'll make it work. This is what I always tell people is, what do you love out there? What do you love to eat? You love Mexican food? Cool, no problem. We can mimic that. We can make tacos at home. You love burger and fries? No problem. You can have burger and fries at home. As long as you make it work within your macros. Macros is just another fancy word for macronutrients, or shortened word. Proteins, fats, carbs, without getting too crazy. What I target is calories. Don't go above your calories, and we target protein. I make it simple. That's it. Don't complicate it. Master Macros has not just changed and transformed my body. I was able to lose body fat, weight, maintain and preserve my muscle mass. Also, my energy levels are better. My strength has gone up. Just overall, I feel better. I'm at a lighter weight and more muscular than ever than I've been in my life. At this age of 49 years old, I'm better than my 25-year-old self, half my age. And I'm going to shout out the person that taught me macros with my wife. I asked her for help. She knew the game before me, so she taught me macros, and it's allowed me freedom. And I've been doing it ever since, about a year and a half now. And I'm glad that I learned when I did. I wish I knew it sooner, but listen, it's never too late, you guys. This is life-changing. So after 20 plus years in this fitness industry game, certified personal trainer, whatnot, I didn't know this back in the day. So now knowing this, it's totally changed my life. This has totally changed a lot of people's life, because now we're allowed food freedom. We're allowed to eat things we love. We're not restricted. And that's the most important thing. That's why diets fail, because they're too restrictive. This is not restrictive. Again, I'm enjoying something that I love, not something somebody told me to eat. I grew up on pancakes. My father made pancakes for us every Sunday. I went to McDonald's as a kid, eat their pancakes. But guess what? Now I can make my own version of pancakes. And the way I make them, not only, and I don't use the word healthy, not only they taste good, they're packed with protein. They work for me, for my body. And you can find what works for you and make it work for your body. And this is what I do for my clients, is I find their code and find what works for them, and we make it work. We dial them in, you know? That's what we do. Make it simple, not complicated. So this is what I do when I know it's time to flip them. I just kind of peek underneath. I kind of look, right? This one's kind of good cooked. Just a little bit of bubbles here on top. So now I know, just get it careful and just voila. Just careful. Voila. And see, no splash of the batter. And see how it's fluffing up? I just let them do their thing. I know I don't track this 0 calories, but I like to spray some spray butter on there. Just a little bit. So once you find out this is one of your favorite meals, you log into your tracker, you save it as custom. So every time you're going, it's already saved. You don't have to log all the ingredients every single time. It'll just pop back up and you just plug and play. Real easy. Simplify this. This is one of my favorite meals, so I saved it as custom. So what I like to do for my clients as well is I tell them to pick like 5 to 6 meals, their favorite meals, maybe 2, 3 breakfasts, 2, 3 lunch, 2, 3 dinners. Save those as custom. That way you already know exactly what they are, and just keep them, rinse and repeat, keep them in rotation. That way it's easy. You don't have to do this all the time, because a lot of people are strapped for time. I get it. And it's so overwhelming sometimes doing this every single day. I get it mentally for hard for some people. So I tell them, just find your favorite meals, just figure out the calories for them, just figure out the protein, and keep those in rotation. Make them simple. So here's 2 of them. And for each one, I make about 4 of them. They're about 125 calories each. So 250 will get you 30 grams of protein. So you could pair that with like egg whites if you want on the side. You could, anything, chicken, apple, sausage, couple whole eggs, whatever you want. You top it with fresh fruit, like some strawberries, some blackberries, raspberries. You want to keep the fruit that's low in sugar. You know, you could do it in banana too. Cut it in half. Sugar-free syrup. This is what I use right here. Carries. It's literally 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. That's it. And that's what I use, about 2 tablespoons. All right, you guys, now I'm enjoying what I made, my pancakes. Listen, if you need my help on coaching and you want to learn the game, food freedom, put my link in the description. That way you can get a hold of me. Shoot me a message, however you want to get a hold of me. Easy.
Okay, let me try a bite. That is very good.